trying to figure out how to make it into an esport. We actually did use NASCAR in the point system that they used.
I like
and
that.
That was the original foundation for some of the point systems that we used in those very, very early online tournaments.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I mean, this is a race. This is, you're playing game to game. It's like, each different map is a race, a different race. And so, you're finding out who gets first over the course of the event. And that's why you got to play, 15, 20 games to get a really good read on who is actually the best at the moment. And Tropic is mirroring CES right next to them, and Cerberus has had a wonderful day today, all the way up into 6th place, winning a game. And let's see how they want to approach this situation. I don't expect them to fight this at this point because, with that road there, with that hill there, there's really not an easy fight to take.
This circle is actually pretty preferable for some of these teams that are at the lower end of this leaderboard. You can see that Tropic already in position right now, taking some shots. Cerberus, who had themselves a good game, already started to climb up there, but whenever we're looking in, FaZe already in position. Freaks already starting to find themselves a spot. This is, with the lower lean into this, a lot of these teams that are really trying to get some value out of just a point or two did get the inside track to get the points that they find, or the places, I should say, in this situation, most valuable.
For sure. Yeah, this is a decent opportunity. And you're going to see kind of like what we saw in the Miramar the other day, where teams are going to line up in the center to the east of this circle. We have had two that went to this very south part of this, possible, but unlikely. And ooh, Suju has Isaki down and out. That's a point in the hands of 17. And again, we talk about this a lot. They're wonderful on Erangel, and if they put up points on Miramar, then it feels like they are almost assuredly going to win this thing.
17 Gaming, can't stop, won't stop, always on the point train. There's something around. It's just going to be continuing to assert authority. Twisted Minds now needing to have a big game just to try to catch up and try to make this back into a two-horse race. And 17 just, it's wild that even the time that they get a bad game, everybody else at the top did too.
Yeah. I mean, even though Twisted Minds gets the better of it in a way, it still allows everybody else beneath them to catch up. So, as fun as that was to watch, is kind of exciting in a tournament like this, in a moment like that, to see the top two teams butting heads. Just kind of, it's like two rams just slamming into each other, just seeing who could stay standing longer. And at the end of the day, it was Twisted Minds barely, but Wildcard has Overpeakers spotted, and we've seen Overpeakers they like to play from the south coast in these types of circles. We've seen that FaZe as well. Tends to kind of get more low than not, and a lot of teams like that. They like to come from the bottom up on Miramar. It gives a little bit of extra cover as time goes on, typically. So, so the old Navi in particular was a team that I would love to watch play that way. We'll see how this works out for those guys.
Makes it easier to clean out snakes too. Whenever you're going through Miramar, they're just always hiding in those little dips and divots all over the place. So coming from the south, don't have anybody back behind you, just start marching your way in a line. Kind of like a Sherman's March kind of situation, just burning everything behind you as you go.
Was that Civil War? Was that a Civil War reference?
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
I'll just bring it anywhere.
American Civil War reference on PUBG PGC 2020.